hello and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans, to World of Warcraft. I love World of Warcraft. I used to stream this all the fucking time. I may or may not play it a little too much. I'm not sure. You guys want to know how many hours I have in this game? But we are gonna start from square one. With all the updates they've done, they've pretty much made it so you don't have to go through the entire story to get to current anymore, which is fine. But it does make me sad that a lot of people miss out on the story now. So, we're gonna start from square one as a hunter in the starting zone of the Blood Elves. Let's go to Silver Moon, bitches! Alright. Go customize. Red is white, very white. Get some freckles. Let's do the ponytail. Long. Gold. I don't really like the jewelry because it goes over the armor half the time. And we're gonna start in Sunstrider Isle. Nothing's wrong with Exile Reach, but we're starting from level 1. Alright. Are you ready?
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf Regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state, but many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
Okay. Also, Lorthamar, baby girl. I love that man. That's good. Okay. We're gonna move these. These are for the warband, and I don't need those right now. Let's do... Soon you begin your education run, the better for us all. There's little room for error, so listen closely. Burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the Sunspire here, have long been used to power the Isle's experimentations. The mana worms were their guardians, but the Scourge invasion of Quel'Thalas has driven them errant from our lack of magical control over them. There is little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this, then return to me.
We will have justice.
Yeah,
I need to get closer.
I've played this since 2012. So started in Mist of Pandaria. And
I'm out of range.
Fun fact, my first character was actually technically from Cataclysm. It was a Worgen Druid on my ex's account. And I think I played it for like 20 minutes.
I need a target.
But my first, like, actual main character was Blood Elf Hunter. Not fun fact, on a PvP realm. which was absolutely horrendous. I'm not gonna worry too much about, like, experience armor and stuff, since, we're gonna be going through so much content. Yeah, my first one was a Blood Elf Hunter. Her name was Yuki. And then I've slowly played, and now I have one of every class and race on both factions.
Anaria Shola.
You successfully completed your first task. For that, you are to be congratulated. Such success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who fail to heed the lessons of their masters. Continued success will be rewarded, not only with knowledge, but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There is much more to learn, my young friend.
Keep your wits about you.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? The Rifford has made something clear that, honestly, I wish were not true. The unchecked powers of the burning crystals has maligned a much larger swath of the Isle's natural balance than I thought. We must now take on more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby lynxes have succumbed to the influence of the crystals, and they must be put down. I don't like this one. Bring their collars. Bring their colors, Ren, as I may yet be able to fashion a magical restraint to turn some back from being uncontrolled.
Death to all who oppose us.
I don't want to do that. I will, but I don't want to. Oh, some of them are babies.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. It's too far. I need a target.
I'm sorry. This hurts my soul. Fun fact, my hunter that I main now, before they upgraded the way you could customize, I used to keep my hunters with white hair. Alright, so we got that.
State your business. Be ready for
Heck
anything.
yeah. You're to report to my assistant, Lanthan Paralon. He will instruct you on what needs to be done next. While we here at the Sunspire will continue to reign in the burning crystals, you will be focused on a more pressing matter concerning Falthrin Academy. Lanthan will explain fully when you speak to him. Simply walk west of here along the path and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, Ren. Your continued successes shall be rewarded. Look, yeah. Oh, is that him? I know he's over there. I gotta grab all the stuff here first. I'll be there in a minute, boy. Probably could send myself some bags. That would be smart. That way we won't have to, like, run back to town as much before we can mount. Sunspire held a beautiful vantage of the Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down, Ren, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way. We are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blood Elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you. Ooh. Thank you. I worked really hard on this model. I appreciate that. I'm really contemplating doing some, like a WoW outfit with how much I plan to play this. The Shrine of Death Remark.
Remember the sun well.
Day after day I stand here watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past, while my eyes look to the horizon. But it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so they may continue to do so. Dathramar Sunstrider was our first king. He led us here from Kalimdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west, and do not return to me until you have read the plaque upon it in his honor.
We will have justice.
With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had a chance to collect my belongings I've left outside, at various places on the Isle. I must maintain my vigil over the sun while here, so I'll ask you to collect them in my stead. I need my scrying orb, my scroll of scourge magic, and my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space, as my things are rather bulky. Return them to me, and I'll give you a little something, you know, for the effort. You can keep the satchel as well.
Farewell.
You did. Hello.
Our enemies will fall.
It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. This was once a tranquil place of study and research. Now it's all we can do to keep them from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that are found on the mana-using creatures of Sunstrider Isle, and I will cast a spell on you that should aid your adventures on the Isle.
Salama Asham.
It's been so long since I've actually read these quests. It feels weird.
What business have you?
There is only one lesson you deign to remember from your time on Sunstrider Isle. Let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending, Rensilvius. What you absorb must be controlled and released via arcane torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out a mana worm and unleash your arcane torrent upon it. Learn to master your power. When you have sufficiently released an arcane torrent, return to me. Gotcha.
We will have justice.
Alright, let's go. So. I'm a little sad that they changed how the hunter starts. You used to start with your own racial hunter pet. From level 1, but I guess not anymore. A little bit of a bummer. Hit that. A little too late. Let's do it again. Let's go to the guy over here.
We will persevere.
Magistrate Serona told me you'd be along quick enough, friend. The Fathrian Academy to our west, a huge floating building with the ornate spires, is in bad shape. You're going to be leading the effort to recapture it from one of the wretched, blood elf who has forever succumbed to their basest cravings. I hope you're ready to work. This is not only going to be a lesson about danger, but also of what happens when you forsake the realities of who you are.
Time is of the
Okay.
essence.
Before sending you to the academy, I want you on another task that needs to be dealt with immediately. Once used to aid us in the gardening of the Sunstrider Isle, bestial tenders now have grown out of control. Clear them out with due haste, but be warned, their lack of control has made them aggressive. It is such aggression that forces us to put down these once gentle servants. It doesn't please me to ask you to do such a task, but survival is survival. I'll mourn later. Oh, that's a sentence.
I need to get closer.
Me.
I need to target something first.
That disengage. I'm gonna read this plaque over here. Oh, we got the last bit of arcane sliver that we needed. Shrine of Dathomir. You've discovered me. I can read. You've discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine, perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the Shrine of Dathomir, a fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifices for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper in Quel'Thalas do so thanks to him." Okay. I hate that I feel uncomfortable next to it. A little creepy.
I don't have a target.
I don't even know.
I need to get closer.
Pick up the scroll. Look at the scroll of Scourge Magic. It doesn't feel right.
I'm out of range.
Alright, and then the last one should be here. Scrying orb.
Anaria Shola.
While the deaths of the tenders give me no joy whatsoever, it does show me that when you're ready for the most important task, you'll do here on Sunstarter Isle. Wait, brain. While the deaths of the tenders give me no joy whatsoever, it does show me that you're ready for the most important task you'll do here on Sunstarter Isle. Take this and put it to good use. You'll need good items and sharp wits for the task ahead. A reassertion of control over the island depends on it.
Hold your head
My
high.
brain did not want to brain them. The betrayer of our people resides atop of Bathrian Academy to the southwest. Valendrin is his name, and he was banished from Blood Elf lands for failing to heed the warnings of our teachers and elders. He is the worst of our society, as he lives only to feed his insatiable magical addictions. He refused to learn control. He is a shell of his former self, one of the wretched, and he is a threat to the Sunspire. Destroy him and the wraiths he uses as minions.
Stay the course.
I read the words, but my brain did not want to translate them.
Victory lies ahead.
You've done well today, Ren. Your willingness to learn shows that you may very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as Blood Elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one, but instead seek to master what you have learned. Only through diligence will we as a race survive. Take this. It may be of some use to you. Go now and bring glory once more to our people.
Keep to yourself.
Thank you.
Anaria Shola.
Many of the creatures here on the Isle were at one point bound into non-aggression and complacency by our magical skills. When the Scourge destroyed the Sunwell, our hold over these creatures shattered. Arcane slivers are the remnants of the control we once had, and as such might be usable and fashioned in fashioning a new device to aid us in regaining their control. Better still, perhaps the slivers could be used to see what malaise the Isle truly suffers under.
The reckoning is at hand.
Splendid. These will do nicely. I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on the current malaise Unstrider Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I had pondered was to collect these arcane slivers from the beasts on the Isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would provide a potential source of culpability. Anyway, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I believe you'll make good use of it.
Remember the sun.
Ooh, stamina and versatility. Okay. Okay.
What do you need?
The dark times will pass. Shorel-Aran.
Ah, Ren, thank you for sharing your experience at the Shrine of Dalkamar. First off, you should be commended for your sense of duty and respect. It will serve you well not only here, but in all of Azeroth as well. As for the odd sensation, it is no doubt a contributing part of the taint that has befallen Sunstrider Isle. We shall keep an eye on it. Thank you for alerting us to it.
The reckoning is at hand.
Have you had a chance to find my belongings? Once we reassert our dominance over Sunstrider Isle, I will need them in my work. For now, though, I must maintain my watch over the Sunwell, and what remains of it.
Keep your wits about you.
Well done. I need to be perfect for the task. Once it's safe to make use of our outdoor facilities on the Isle, I'll be putting these things to good use. Like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Also, you may find this piece of armor to be useful. Consider it ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully.
Remember the Sunwell.
Let's go kick this dude's ass. Oh wait, hello. That was not the one I meant to hit. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This feels horrible. Okay, we have a pet now, though. Gain death, okay. Up we go. Okay, so we have 3 more arcane rates. 2 tainted ones. Oh, I see a tainted one. Okay. 1 more of those ones. 2 normal ones and then 1. Found an odd sliver of crystallized mana on the corpse of the tainted arcane wraith. The sliver is different than others you may have seen in that it is dark and sinister looking. As the wraith you looted it from, just holding it gives you a sense of unnatural foreboding. Arcanist Helion at the gazebo of the Sunspire on Sunstrider Isle just might be someone who would have a use for the sliver. Okay. Oh, okay. See our last tainted, and then we go. I'm assuming he's at the very top. If I remember right. I'm here for your head.
Your friends will not long mourn your passing.
They won't mourn for my passing because I'm not passing. Alright. That was easy. shortcut.
Yes.
Heed well this morning. Felendrin is banished. Felendrin the Banished is only a symptom of a much larger problem. His demise will solve our immediate concerns, but all Blood Elves share the potential same fate as him. If we let our addictions get the best of us.
Shorel Aran.
Felendrin's head. You're to be commended, Ren. You've succeeded where others, like Felendrin, have utterly failed. Perhaps you are truly ready to be a contributing member of Blood Elf society. Your success here means that you are capable of surviving the greater threats that lurk in Eversong. And believe me, there are plenty to face.
Time is of the essence.
Magistrate Serona wanted you to head over to Silvermoon City in order to aid our reclamation efforts there. That is, once you'd successfully addressed the situation at Valkyrie Academy. He did not disappoint us, Ren. On your way to Falconwing Square, south of here, you should speak with Outrunner Alarian. She's not far from the bridge. The Outrunners take care of shuttling goods between here and the mainland. And since you've proven to be so resourceful, they could use your assistance.
Hold your head high.
Okay. I do want to go turn this in. Okay, so that's an upgrade. Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Glory to the Sindori.
From your demeanor, you seem to be on a matter of some urgency. Is there something specific I can assist you with?
Keep your wits about you.
This is most interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean more disturbing than anything else. Our efforts to reassert control over the Isle in the time following the destruction of the Sunwell have been a challenge. I suspect that whatever foul source is corrupting the Isle is at the heart of it all. This sliver may be of some aid in uncovering what's really going on. You were wise to bring this to me. Take this as compensation for your diligence. Thank you.
Stay the course.
Money! Alright, off we go.
Victory lies ahead.
Well, hello there, Hunter. I heard the resourceful young Blood Elf, formerly in the service of Magistrate Serona, might be making their way down here to help us Outrunners out. We certainly welcome the help, especially from someone who's proven to be so competent. I hope you're interested in running an errand or two for us.
Shorel Aran.
It's hard work being an Outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falconwing Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. The road south goes through the ruins of Silvermoon, and the place is crawling with wretched ready to kill you for a few mana crystals. Unfortunately, I think that's what happened to the last Outrunner we sent with one of Arona's packages. I see you're eager to prove yourself. Venture into Dawning Lane and see if you can find any traces of our Outrunner.
Death to all who oppose us.
Let's go. Oh, that's the little body we saw in the opening cutscene. The Outrunner's belongings have all been stolen with the exception of one package. Seems to match Alarian's description of Arona's package. You take the package and confirm that indeed it comes from Magistrate Serona. Alarian would probably want you to bring it to her. Yeah. That's sad.
Our enemies will fall.
I miss this armor. We used to get armor similar to that when we started, but they changed it. It's a little bit of a bummer. What did you find, Red?
Keep your wits about
The
you.
Sunwell. That's the third Outrunner we've lost this month. I appreciate your courage in venturing onto Dawning Street. The guards need to keep a closer eye on these blasted wretched.
You will have justice.
The death of another Outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all accept when we take the job. Magistrate Serona at the Sunspire needs to get this package to the inn at Falconwing Square, and she needs it there as soon as possible. We're short-handed, and I don't have anyone else available that can cover for us. I'm not gonna lie to you, the path to Falconwing Square can be extremely dangerous. If you leave the safety of Dawning Lane, do you feel up to the task, Bren? Yes.
Shorel Aran.
Choose wisely. Stay the course.
Welcome to my inn, Hunter. Am I to understand that you have something for me?
Farewell.
I have a yawn. That's what. Sorry. Thank you. I do appreciate the prompt delivery. While you're here, please make yourself comfortable. If you haven't done so already, feel free to get a hearthstone and bind yourself here. Using a hearthstone will allow you to recall to an inn once every half hour. If you ever lose your hearthstone, simply return to any inn, and innkeeper will gladly get you a new one. Let's do that.
Hold your head high. Everything has a price.
Let's make this our home for now, just so we're not
Remember the sun
teleporting all the
well.
way back if we need to.
What business have you?
The arcane patrollers crafted by our forefathers to protect the city have fallen into a dangerous state of disrepair. They fail to recognize us as their masters and will attack us on sight. Even though they were created many years ago, the arcane cores that power them are still quite useful and valuable to us. I want you to gather these cores and bring them to me so I can put them to good use again. You will find the patrollers in the ruined section of Silvermoon to the northwest.
Stay the course.
The city of Silvermoon hereby issues a reward for the head of Thalos the Hungerer, notorious wretched ringleader. He is wanted for repeated crimes against the general populace of Silvermoon City, including the murder of 2 city guards. Report to Regent Conran to collect the reward.
Glory to the Sindori.
A group of wretched recently raided a supply of unstable mana crystals from one of our arcane sanctums. If not handled properly, the crystals could explode with enough force to blow a hole in the city walls. Now, Ren, I don't quite care if they blow themselves up while tapping unstable arcane sources, but the whole incident would make my men look bad. Bring me back any remaining stolen crystals you find. They might still be inside their original crates.
Farewell.
I hate that you only want me to go get that, because it'll look bad on you. Going smooth. Smooth like butter.
I need to get closer.
Here we go. Alright, there's that.
It's too far away.
Nice. No issues. Nope. You don't see me.
Glory to the Sindori.
Have you succeeded in gathering the arcane cores yet, Ren?
Hold your head high.
You've done well. With our arcane sanctums not operating at full capacity, these power cores will go a long way in supplementing our needs.
We will have justice.
I'm pleased to discover that you're at least somewhat competent. I'll give you another task since you seem so eager to prove yourself. This is a letter to Laykeeper Cadenus, the Arcanist in charge of the upkeep of the North Sanctum. Go southwest of Falconwing Square, and you'll find him. He is a very important person, so I hope you don't bother him too much with trivial chatter.
Stay the course.
Baladash, Malanore.
You have something to show me?
Remember the sun.
That scoundrel, Thalis, finally met his fate. Good job, Red. Things should be quiet with this wretched for a while.
Salama.
Get ready. He's back.
Anu Belore Delana. Keep your wits about
Excellent work.
you. We will have justice.
Besides the constant threat that wretched represent, I also have to deal with all kinds of fictitious reports of night elf sightings. Though most reports are unfounded, one recent incident demands further investigation. The West Sanctum, one of our primary energy sources, has suffered a terrible malfunction, and rumors of Darnassian sabotage are rampant. Travel there and deal with anyone that looks suspicious. Report back to Laykeeper Valania, who watches over the sanctum.
Remember the sun.
Got it.
The eternal sun
Yes,
guides
Hunter?
us.
Thank you, Ren. I've been expecting this letter.
We will have justice.
Since you're here, Ren, I have a favor to ask you. Laykeeper Valania's apprentice dropped by earlier to ask for assistance. Apparently, there's some malfunction happening at the West Sanctum. I've been a bit busy entertaining our most pleasant dwarven guest. See if you can give her a hand. You'll find the West Sanctum southwest of here.
Farewell.
Okay. Thank you. Let's grab this first.
Victory lies ahead.
You there, you must help me, please. A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything. Melador gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after what they didn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend him a hand.
Hold your head.
Got it.
Our enemies will fall.
They're gone now. Scared the breeches out of them with a well-placed fireball. Unfortunately for me, they threw our precious cargo into the river.
Farewell.
Those blasted wretches sure can run fast at the sight of someone who will stand up to them. But let's not worry about that now. I need to find my instructor's elemental grimoire. I'm certain I saw one of these cowards throw it in the river, but I cannot seem to be able to locate it. I could use another set of eyes. Throw in a bit of coin if you spot it.
The reckoning is at.
Maybe coin. I don't want to get my ropes wet.
Victory lies ahead.
No luck? Well, keep looking. The book is of utmost importance, Hunter.
We will have justice.
The book is completely soaked. Instructor Anthiel is not gonna like this at all. Here, take this money. I have an idea.
Death to all who oppose us.
Anthiel is going to fly off his rocker when he finds out his book is ruined. I've got a little proposal for you. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Take this book to him and tell him nothing of this incident. If he asks, just tell him you dropped the book into a puddle. He has no direct authority over you, so there's not much you can do. Anthiel delivers his lectures at Still Whisper Pond, southeast of Silvermead. You do this for us, right? I'll reward you handsomely for this favor.
The reckoning is at hand.
I don't believe you.
The eternal sun guides us.
Could Night Elf saboteurs be behind this? I doubt it. With the load we've been putting on the West Sanctum, it was only a matter of time until something went wrong.
Stay the course.
Look around you, things aren't exactly in order. We have a severe malfunction at the West Sanctum. Let us do our best to prevent matters from getting worse.
Hold your head high.
About time that dimwit Cadenus sent someone this way. I warned of the dangers of increasing the load on the West Sanctum. Now one of our energy converters is destroyed and arcane wraiths are pouring out of the sanctum. I'm gonna need you to take care of these creatures before we send anyone in for repairs. Make haste.
Farewell.
Gotcha. I can do that. I can fix that. Oh, I see an intruder. I see you. The documents contain detailed maps of different strategic buildings in Eversong Woods. A diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seem to be numerous notes in language you don't recognize. As these were carried by a Darnassian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to the captain of the guard, Eidolon Sunbrand. Okay.
I'm out of range.
He did not. Were you just in the air? That didn't look right.
I need to get closer.
And more mana starters.
I'm out of range.
Hurt one of the other ones.
I need to get closer.
The dark times will pass. Hold your head high.
Thank you, Ren. Now that we have the wraiths under control, we can send someone in to assess the damage. Hopefully this wasn't anything permanent.
Remember
Hopefully.
the sun well.
Night elves here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had anything to do with the malfunction in my sanctum? If you have any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Stay the course.
Anaria Shola,
You got something for me. Let me take a look.
the reckoning is at
Are
hand.
you sure you found these on an night elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction, but rather was sent here as a spy to observe the results of it. They call our endeavors reckless and dangerous, but who? Of course, that envoy from Ironforge. We were fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance.
Shorelaran,
Listen, Ren, this is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go find Prospector Anvilward at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want any word to spread that we allowed a spy into our city. Bring me his head as proof. Ironforge will learn not to meddle with the Sindori.
keep your wits about you.
Yeah, don't fuck with this. common view, dwarven spy. Little shit. I got a bone to pick with you.
You got my attention.
What are you looking at? Never seen a dwarf before then? You'd best be on your way if you don't want any trouble. I need a moment of your time. You must be the last sign to show me around the Eversong Woods. Took your sweet time getting it, didn't you?
See you soon.
There we go. Hit him. Leave party. Go turn that in. I was like trying to make sure I invite people when I do that one, because I know it's not. I know he's really easy to insta-kill. And I want to make sure they get the head. I
State
don't
your
remember if that
business.
one's, as long as you tap it, reward. To take care of the intruder.
Farewell.
So the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed on to the Ranger General, and believe me, dwarves will pay duly for their treason. You've been of great service to your people today, Ren.
Keep your wits
I
about
have
you.
another task for you, Ren. Ranger Degolian was sent to Fairbreeze Village to find out more about a wretched attack on a nearby shipyard. He's requested reinforcements, which we cannot yet provide. Seek him out and grant him whatever aid you can. Fairbreeze Village can be reached by following the road out of Falcon Wing Square, all the way towards the south. Good luck, Ren.
We will have justice.
Got it. Let's go.
We will persevere.
Black swath of soil that cuts through Eversong Woods is a permanent reminder of the day Arthas led the scourge into our beloved city. This blemish is more than an eyesore, as even today it brings scourge from the Ghostlands to Silvermoon. Go, Ren, and give my men a hand in killing the mindless undead that walk down the dead scar.
Salama. Get it.
We gon' murder. We gon' fuck them.
I need to target something first.
R is one of the most menacing of towns. Kick his ass.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
I got you. You can walk through safely. Remember when I used to save up my gold and make shit tons of bags, netherweed bags specifically, because I did this way before the newer expansions. And I used to go to the different
State your
starting
business.
areas, mostly Sunstrider Isle, and I used to hand people 4 netherweed bags and 5,000 gold. I used to do that all the time. I haven't done that in a while. Because I used to give them the bags, one for space, but I used to also give them the money for the cost of like riding training and stuff, which isn't a thing anymore. But it was still fun. We don't anticipate the Scourge letting up their attacks anytime soon, but we still appreciate any help we get guarding the Scar.
We will have justice.
Anaria Shola.
What calls for this interruption of my lecture, Hunter?
Remember the sun
You
well.
say those two incompetent fools bribed you to lie to me. You've done very well in coming to me, Ren. I hope you learn a valuable lesson today, Ren. Never trust someone else to lie for you. Now, I want you to go back to my two dim-witted students and discipline them using this wand. My magic tells me that you'll find them along the road to the west on the other side of the Dead Scar. Come back to me after you've done this. I'll give you a small reward for your troubles.
Shorella Rod.
Here we go, please, Mastery. As always. Awesome. And then talents. We'll do this one. And move that here, which also let me dismiss. And way to deal for me to go give it to him. I didn't promise I'd say what you wanted me to.
Glory to the Sindori.
Did you do what I asked of you, Ren?
We will have justice.
Excellent job, Ren. Don't worry, they're not stuck in that form permanently. Their apprenticeship, however, won't be restored until they earn it back.
Farewell.
And that's so fair. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go turn in first, then I'll grab from everybody.
The eternal sun guides
Thank you
us.
for coming, Ren. Things are worse than we anticipated. The wretched have taken over Sunsail Anchorage in its entirety. Oh no.
Keep your wits about you.
Sunsail Anchorage has been overrun by wretched scum. As soon as we manage to get reinforcements to the area, we'll show those thugs who's boss, Ren. In the meantime, you can help by showing them a bit of discipline. Go in there and show them we're not to be trifled with. You will find Sunsail Anchorage just to the west of Fairbreeze Village.
Shorella Rod.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Oh, like a minute? Oh, that hurts.
Shorelleron.
Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under siege by the Scourge on the east and the Wretched to the west. Ranger Sarian keeps our borders safe from the undead that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the Rhodius words out of town and see if you can lend her a hand.
Salama
Okay.
Ashalanore.
State your business.
The foul taint in the soil precedes the expansion of the Scourge in a new area. Protective runestones along the border with the Ghostlands have warded the land against the taint in the past. The westernmost runestone was destroyed during a Scourge attack, which forced us to burn the ground to prevent the taint from spreading. My sister, Lariana Riverwind, watches over the Scorched Grove. Go find her and she might have some work for you.
Farewell.
That was a struggle to read and I don't know why.
Do not loiter. The reckoning is at hand.
Welcome, volunteer. We're running low on supplies here, but Silvermoon has promised us material assistance. That's where you come in. Take this list over to Skymaster Brightdawn. He'll have further instructions for you on how best to get up to Silvermoon City.
Remember the sun well.
Okay.
Glory to the Sindori.
My nephew was sent to the Ghostlands a few days ago. He never mentioned anything about his task, except that it was of extremely secret nature. He's never returned, and I fear for the worst, Hunter. A missing messenger might not mean much to the callous magisters of Silvermoon, but he's like a son to me. Please, Red, will you look for him? Yeah.
Hold your head high.
I swear that I'm going to fireball someone if I get one more request from Lord Sathril concerning supplies for his party. Do I look like a party planner? Between you and me, the fool and his sycophants are living in denial that we're under attack here. Some of us are actually busy with, I don't know, defending what's left of Quel'Thalas. Hunter, would you please head over to Sathriel's haven and see if you can shut him up? It's just down the road to the west.
Time is of the essence.
What's this one? Thank you for your help, Ren. While I get things back in order here, I'd like to ask you for a favor. One of my former apprentices embarked in a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar. I worry for her well-being. See if you can find her and convince her to return to her senses.
Stay the course.
Gotcha. And then one last one to grab.
Anubelore Delana.
Springpaw that inhabit this region are known for their high-quality pelts. We've even seen Night Elf scum travel to these lands just to poach them. Our skirmishes with the Imani have put a bit of strain on our supply of gear, and our rangers don't have much time to hunt for pelts anymore. If you'd be willing to lend a hand by collecting Springpaw pelts, I'd be happy to reward you with a handcrafted piece of armor. You'll find Springpaw stalkers all around the woods north of here.
Shorello.
That was a tongue twister.
We will persevere. The reckoning is at hand.
Yes, what's this?
We will have justice.
Sathio wants you to head up to Silvermoon City and bring back her goods, huh? Sure, I can get you there quickly for a small fee, of course.
Remember the sun.
Hunter, for a very modest amount of coin, I can send you swiftly flying through the air on one of these magnificent beasts. And it's safer than walking there, I can assure you. When you arrive in Silvermoon City, seek out Sathrin Azurdon in the bazaar. Speak with me once more when you're willing. When you've decided you're ready to break the skies.
Death to all who
Alright.
oppose us.
I don't mind. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Alright, we can turn it with the, one guy over here. No, we already did. Okay.
Your gold is welcome here. Time is of the essence.
It's quite a list you have there, friend. Let me take a look at it.
Keep your wits about you.
What's this? Sethiel wants all of this? Did you bring anyone with you to help take it back?
Stay the course.
I got this. Doesn't look as if you have a cart or beast of burden with you, so I'd better send you back with only what you can carry. If you've spoken with Skymaster Brightdawn at Fairbreeze Village, then you should get this to Sathiel as soon as possible by flying back. Take these goods for final inspection to Sky Mistress Gloaming just outside Silvermoon City's Shepherd's Gate.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. So she wanted a lot. It's sort of funny though. He's like, no, I'll send you back with a little bit.
What business have you?
Uh,
Be ready for
well,
anything.
that box of goods you have there looks heavy. You want to load that up on one of my flying beauties?
The reckoning is at hand.
Again to Fairbreeze Village and in Eversong Woods then. Sure, I can get you there fast.
Keep your wits about you.
It all checks out as far as I can tell. So the question is, have you already spoken to Skymaster Brightdawn in Fairbreeze Village? If so, then this can be as simple as you paying the small fare and quickly flying back. Let me know when you're ready.
We will have justice.
Yeah, because you need to have the flight path discovered. Right. She's inside.
Your gold is welcome here. We will have justice.
Hunter, back so soon? That doesn't look like everything I requested.
Salama.
Well, I guess if he said that the rest of it would be coming quickly overland, then I'll take him at his word. He certainly never failed to provide the goods in the past. Thank you, Ren. Here, take this coin. It's done nothing but jingle around in my pocket all day.
Be ready for anything.
So glad I get the leftover change in my pocket. drop rate on these things is horrendous.
The eternal sun guides us.
Good of Magistrix Dawnstrider to finally respond to my simple request. I should take up the matter of her attitude with the Regent Lord and Silvermoon. She's quite rude. Nothing for you to worry your little head over. Now that you're here, maybe I'll finally be able to get those party supplies I've been waiting for.
Keep your wits about you.
I like to throw parties, just a little something to celebrate the magnificence that is Quel'Thalas. But I'm in a bit of a bind. I need you to gather up more party supplies. From Vinmeister... Hey. From Vinemaster Suntouched at the Silvermoon City Inn, bring me a bottle of Suntouched Special Reserve. From Zelene First Light at Farstrider Retreat, acquire more of those delicious spring pot appetizers. And you can pick up my delivery of fireworks from Hallis Dawnstrider at Fairbreeze Village. Be quick about it.
We will have justice.
I hate this dude. We could probably pick up one of these
Everything
here.
has a price. Remember the Sunwell.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Three. Thank you to everyone that came in and hung out. I truly hope you had a good time, and I'll see you guys